Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, newcomers. I hope you guys enjoy the channel, the tutorials, and become part of this journey with me, with us, one big family. If you have not subscribed yet, I ask you please to do so to help out the channel, and also give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important for us creators. My threads are Portugal brands. I am in Europe. These are 4-ply, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3, a little bit thinner. My colors go by number and not by name. Example, like this green, color number 23, color number 30, and color number 40. Now I get questioned a lot, or receive a lot of emails asking about my threads. I do ship it out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. This is a minimum order of 6 in order to cover the shipping cost, because that's just horrendous how the shipping cost is out here. I make nothing out of it, gain nothing out of it. It's more for you guys to enjoy these beautiful colors, because a lot of you love the mixed colors, especially that I do get them out here, which I can't find any around now. But anyway, so, you know, like in the pinks or in the blues, or I'm trying to find other ones, into the brown and Tiffany blue. Anyway, there's all kinds. So if you want to order, you can always go through my email. It's below in the description box. I also like to mention I do have a Facebook crochet group, private group, because a lot of scammers out there with the cuts and bits links. You should not open those links no matter which group you're in. They're fraud. And you must have a profile pic in order to be a member in my crochet group, because we don't want scammers in. So I also do have a crochet page you can follow. You can always get a hold of me through there, or through Instagram or TikTok. All of the links are below in the description box. Very easy, just click and join. So, and for the most part, I use 2.7 hooks, sometimes a 3, depending upon the project that I'm using. Of course, we always need a small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Thank you so much, everybody, for your kind words and your suggestions, your opinions, and your requests. I try to fill everybody's requests as much as I can. If you do have questions and I'm delayed answering, it's because of my time zone is different. But I do answer to everybody. God bless all of you, and enjoy the tutorial. Okay, everyone, so we're going to create this beautiful round centerpiece, which has the roses and the rosebuds, more or less, that I have incorporated in. I used the orange mix, and then straight orange with white and the green leaves, and I did the mix on the rosebuds. Okay, this is 64 centimeters wide, and it's just absolutely stunning. I hope you guys enjoy it and like the centerpiece. I will leave the link to the roses below if you want to create these roses, or else you can go into the playlist 3D flowers and use different flowers. The leaf, I did do it on this tutorial, and also the rosebud, but not the roses because it takes too much memory. So I will leave the link below in the description box. 2.7 hook, of course, and you can use whatever colors that you prefer to use. A small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. These are 12 millimeter beads for these roses. Okay, so you'll need 2 of each for each side. If you're doing both sides, you can do only one side if you want. So you'll need 6 roses, 2 of each color, and 4 rosebuds, and 8 leaves, which they're very quick to create. Okay, so let's get started. Enjoy the tutorial. God bless you. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video, and if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. Okay, thank you. Okay, everyone, so we're going to work the magic circle, or you can do an 8 chain, okay, inside of this magic circle. So I've done a slip stitch, now a single and 2 chain. I'm going to have a total of 24 double crochets. Now this base, I have created a few different patterns with it, and of course this is a different one also, but the base itself to start off is, you will see as I go, probably already seen on the picture obviously, very similar to other bases that I have created, centerpieces. Okay, so 24 double crochet. I'm going to close my string, but I'm not gonna force closing all the way because it has to stay loose enough, or else our pattern's going to start pulling until further up if we need to close it more together. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm coming into the next one, stretching my thread a bit and stretch a bit again, and doing my first double crochet into the next one, increase 2 in the same stitch, into the next one, 1 double crochet, into the next one, 2 together. And this is how we're going to proceed until the end. So we've finished closing row 2, going to row 3. So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm coming into the next one, stretching my thread a bit, single, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, my single and 2 chain, or actually my 3 chain, will be equivalent as a triple. So we're going to skip a stitch into the next one, take out 2, and the last 2. 1, 2, 3 chain. So this row is going to be about triples. Take out 2, and 2 again. Chain 3. We're going to perform this way all the way around. Like that. Okay. So I'm doing my last 3 chain. Now we have a single, 1, 2 on my third one, slip stitch. So I have 18 squares or spaces. Now I'm going to come back in and do a single, and where we have the 3 chains, we're doing 3 singles, and it will be like this all the way around. So single on top of that double crochet and 3 inside of the 3 chain space. So I'll meet you at the end. So I've completed my row, closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to do 1 chain. I'm going to come back in and create a single again. So there's my single, or normally I go directly in and do a single. So this row there is no increase, it's just 1 single per stitch. We are repeating what we just did on the previous row. 1 single crochet per stitch. Okay. Okay, everyone, so closed in with slip stitch. Now we're going to do, I'm going to come back in again. No, actually, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's because 3 of this will represent a double crochet. We're going to skip 7 singles. We're going to end up, so it's basically skipping 2 squares. We're going to end up over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7th. We go on the 8th. It lays right on top of that double crochet. Okay. And do a double crochet. Now we're going to do chain 11, obviously, because we're not doing that double crochet chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We know we have 2 blocks to skip. That will be the 7 and coming on the 8. If you need to count and confirm if you're on the right track, then you should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on my 8. And then again, 11 chain. And that's how we're going to proceed until the end. And I was closing that in with a single. It's not a single, it's double crochet. I don't know what went through my mind. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Skip those 2 blocks and we're on top of the 8 single. So we're skipping 7 singles. That's the total of it, and double crochet. Okay. So I've done my last 11 chain. We have a total of 9 loops. Now, 1, 2, on my 3rd chain, I'm closing it up. Slip stitch, because that chain represents the double crochet, the very first one. So I've done a slip stitch coming on the next chain. So we have 11 chains. We must do 11 singles. Okay, inside of this chain, 1 per stitch. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and my 11th single. We do have 11 chains. So on top of that double crochet, so 1 per stitch, and then again continue in that very first one and doing your 11 singles again. All the way around will be the same way, and 1 on top of that double crochet. So make sure that you do have 11 singles. Okay. Okay, everyone. So closed in. I'm going to do 1 chain, and I'm going to come back in that same one we've closed in with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 on my 5th double crochet. We're going to do 3 double crochets, 1 per stitch, and then 6 chain again, and then the single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on your 5th with a single. And then we're going to repeat 6 chain and a 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on your 5th, double crochet, 1 per stitch, and double crochet. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 on your 5th single. We're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. Okay, everyone, so closed in with slip stitch, do 1 chain and come back in that same single with a single, and 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 2 double crochet here on this 6 chain and 1 per stitch. So that means 3 double crochet and then 2 double crochet on this side also, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. Come on that single with a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. 2 double crochet. So we're repeating what we just done, and then 1 per stitch. 2 double crochet on this side also, and then 6 chain and single. This is how we're going to proceed. Okay, everyone, so closed in my row with slip stitch, again 1 chain, coming back in that single and doing a single. So we're going to repeat this row exactly what we did with this one. We're going to add 2 on each side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come in that 6 chain with 2 double crochet and 1 per stitch. One on each space, and then 2 at the other chain. 1 and 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into that single with single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and repeat 2 double crochets and 1 per stitch. Two on that 6 chain. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 double crochets. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row, close in with slip stitch, coming back in, 1 chain and single. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and repeat the 2 double crochets. Now, if you find that it's too loose, you can do a 5 chain instead of 6. And 1 per stitch. So we're basically repeating the row again as we just finished doing. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back in. Single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And repeat the 2 double crochets on that 6 chain. And then 1 per stitch. So you'll have a total of 15 double crochets. Okay, everyone, so reach the end with a slip stitch. Now I'm going to go through each chain with slip stitch to get to the top. So I've done 5 slip stitch coming in that same chain, single, 2 chain, my first double crochet, and 1 per stitch. one inside again. So I have 17, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, one chain. Coming back into that 6 chain with 1 double crochet. So basically we're doing 1 double crochet inside and then 1 per stitch. This is how we're going to proceed all the way around. With the 17 double crochets. Okay, everyone, so finished my row. We're going to repeat the row, and where we have that 1 chain, we're going to do 1 double crochet. So I'm going to come back in, single, 2 chain, my first double crochet, and 1 per stitch. So doing those 17 double crochets plus that 1 double crochet on the 1 chain space. So 1 per stitch. And 1 inside of that 1 chain space. And then repeat again, 1 per stitch. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so reach the end. Again, this row, we're going to repeat what we just done, 1 double crochet per stitch all the way around. There is no increase on this row, just double crochet per stitch. So I'm going to continue mine and then meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so finished my row. Now in this next row, it's going to be all double crochets, but we're going to have increase. So I'm going to come back in, or you can do your 3 chains going up, single 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. I'm going to have a total of 5 double crochets. 3, 4, 5. On my 6th one, increase. And that's how it's going to be all the way around. So 2 on the same stitch into the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On my 6th, increase. 2 in the same stitch. Okay? And that's how we're going to proceed. And then again, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On my 6th, increase 2 together on the same stitch. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so completed my row. Now on this row again, we're going to do 1 double crochet per stitch and an increase on the 7th double crochet. So I came back in with single 2 chain, my first double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On my 7th, 2 double crochet, my increase. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on my 7th, and that falls right on top of that increase, the second double crochet that we did of the increase. So 2 together on your 7th. So you're going to do it again. It's going to fall on top of the second double crochet of the increase. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished my row. Now this next row is just double crochet over double crochet. There is no increase. So I'm coming back in, single 2 chain, and double crochet over double crochet, 1 per stitch. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row, just 1 double crochet per stitch, no increase. Okay, everyone, finished my row. On this next row, we're going to repeat the double crochets, but we will increase on the 8th double crochet. So 1 per stitch. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On my 8th, increase 2 together. Then repeat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On my 8th, 2 together. Okay, everyone, finished my row. Now, if we count from the very first one where we did that 1 chain space, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going into the 7th row. Coming back in this row, there is no increase, just double crochet over double crochet, 1 per stitch all the way around. So I'll meet you at the end of my row, just 1 double crochet per stitch. Okay, everyone, so finished my row, counting from that very first one right after that 1 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, going to row 8. Now row 8, we're going to have an increase on the 9th double crochet. So I'm going to come back in, do my single, my 2 chain, and then 1 per stitch. So I'm on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on my 9th, increase 2 in the same stitch, and then repeat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On my 9th, increase 2 in the same stitch. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finish row 8, going to row 9. Now this row 9 has no increases. Just double crochet over double crochet, 1 per stitch, all the way around. Next row will have the increase. So no increase on this one. Just 1 double crochet per stitch. I'm going to continue my row and then come back to you at the end. Okay, 1 per stitch. Okay, everyone, completed row 9, going to row 10. Now row 10, we're going to do the increase on the 10th double crochet. So I'm coming back in on that same stitch I've closed in with slip stitch, single, 2 chain. So that's my first double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On my 10th, increase 2 together. This is how we're going to proceed on this row. And then again. Now, if you realize, it always falls on top of that increase, the second double crochet that we've been doing the increases, right? It follows on that second one. So again, 1, actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, increase on your 10th, 2 together on the same stitch. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finish row 10, going to row 11. This row 11 is just double crochet over double crochet. There is no increase. 1 per stitch, all the way around. Next row, it's going to change a bit. So 1 per stitch to the end. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I finished my row and I've stretched the thread. I'm not going to cut it because we're going to continue after this row here. So I'm going to do the slip stitch knot. We're going to be working on this last row, slip stitch. So I'm just going to come on the one right after that we've closed in, taking that from the back to the front. And I'm just going to slip stitch through it. Trying to hide that thread behind it as I go. So nothing to it, just slip stitch on all of the double crochet. Now you don't need to tighten it too much. We don't want to have it pulling. So very simple, just slip stitch through it, and I came in with the straight orange. And just go smooth with it so it's not too loose. Try to control your tension because then it won't look pretty. If you have it too tight, it's going to pull on the pattern. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything. It will pull on the pattern if you tighten too much. If you have to use a hook size bigger, go ahead. And we don't want it too baggy either because that won't look pretty. We want it to have a nice straight line with nice tension on it. So try to keep that tension controlled. So very simple. Just slip stitch all the way around and then cut your thread, and then we're going to continue with the white. Now, if you're putting flowers, depending upon the colors of flowers that you're using, you can use that specific color. If you're using leaves, you can use the green. I mean, basically any color that you wish to have it on there. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished all of the slip stitch with the orange. I'm going to come into the next one, single, 2 chain, my first double crochet. So we're working inside of the chains of the double crochet. 7 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1 per stitch. Now we're going to do 5 chain. 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on the 5th and do the 7 double crochets again. And this is how we're going to proceed all the way around. 7 double crochets, skip 4 space going to the 5th with 5 chain. Six and 7. 5 chain, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, come in the 5th. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row. Now we're going to do the walk, as I call it, with slip stitch to the 3rd double crochet, which is this one here. So skip 1, 2 into the 3rd. I'm going to come back and do my single 2 chain. So my first double crochet, my 2nd, my 3rd, so we don't work the first 2 double crochet and we don't work the last. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. We're going to do 1, 2 on the 3rd one, double crochet on the 3rd chain. Okay, double crochet, 1, 2, 3. We're creating a V and we're coming back in that 3rd chain with another double crochet. So creating V's. And then chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the first 2 double crochet, come on the 3rd, and do your 3 double crochet, 1 per stitch, not working the last 2. So we don't work the first 2 nor the last 2. Chain 4, 2, 3, 4. Now it's always going to be a repeat. So we skip the first chain, 2nd, come on the 3rd chain, double crochet, chain 3, double crochet on that same chain, creating a V. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the first 2, come on the 3rd, create 3 double crochets. And this is how we're going to proceed all the way around. Okay. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished my row with slip stitch. I'm going to do one chain. I'm going to come back in and do a single. So we have our first single into the next single, and again single. So 3 double crochets, 3 single, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to come on top of that double crochet with double crochet and 3 double crochets inside. In reality, we're going to build a shell of 4 double crochets, 1 on top, 3 inside. 1, 2, 3, chain, come back in, 3 double crochets, and 1 on top of the double crochet. So we have 4, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of that double crochet, again doing the 3 singles. One, 2, 3, 4 chain on top of the double crochet, and 3 inside of the V. 3 chain, and 3 more inside of the V, and 1 on top of the double crochet. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, single, single, and single. So we're going to repeat this all the way around. Okay, if your tension is too loose, we don't want it to be too baggy, you can do a 3 chain. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished my row. Going into that middle single, slip stitch, 1 chain, come back in, do a single. So in the middle of all of them, where the single is, we're going to be doing a single. Chain 4, 2, 3, 4. I'm skipping that first double crochet, coming into second. So we're continuing to do shell, but this row will have 5 double crochets. So we have 3. 2 inside of that 3 chain. So now we have 5, 3 chain, and again 2 more. And then 3 double crochet on the double crochets, not working the first one nor the last one. So we have 5 on one side, 3 chain, 5 on the other. Chain 4. Coming in that middle single with single. And this is how we're going to repeat all the way around. Chain 4. Skip that first one. Come in the second double crochet. Create the 3 double crochets. And 2 on the center of that 3 chain. 3 chain, and 2 more on the center, 1 per stitch, 3 double crochets. So not working that first one nor the last one. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished my row. So we're pretty much going to repeat what we've done, skipping that first double crochet and the last double crochet. So I've closed in with slip stitch, 1 chain, coming back in, doing that single, 4 chain, 2, 3, 4. Skip the first one. Now we should have 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 more inside of that 3 chain. 5, 6, chain 3, 2 more double crochet, so we'll have 6 on this side also, and 1 per stitch, not working the last double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4. Into that single with single. 1, 2, 3, 4. and repeat your 6 double crochets. I'm going to continue mine, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so pretty much done my row. I have cut my thread, tucked in the loose ends. Now I'm going to go with this mixed orange and white. This is the last row for the pattern. So I'm going to come, you can start anywhere actually. I'm going to come on this first double crochet with single. Now this is more or less where we've always went up, okay? So single and 1 chain. So I have, oh, not 1 chain, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking about double crochets. Try that again. Good heavens, right? Single. Next space, single. Try to hide this little thread as I go. Now, of course, you can use whatever colors you are using, or the same one here, just straight. Let's say in my case, it's orange. Now, in the center of that 3 chain, I'm going to do 2 singles. 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm going to come back in, slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Back into that same one, slip stitch. 1, 2, 3 chain, back into that same one, slip stitch, and then I'm coming back in, doing 1, 2 singles, and then single 1 per stitch, okay, 1, 2, 3 chain, going to do the picot, and then coming directly into the next one, and then singles 1 per stitch until I get to that center again. 2 singles on that 3 chain, one, 2, 3, closing in with slip stitch because I don't want an opening here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain into that same one, slip stitch. 1, 2, 3 chain into the same one, slip stitch. Now I'm going to go back in and do my 2 singles inside of that 3 chain, and then 1 per stitch. So I'm on that last one. 1, 2, 3 chain. This one I'm closing in the picot with single and coming into the next one, single. So it's pretty much what it's going to look like. Like I said, you could do with a straight color, whatever one you used here. I wanted to pop out, so for that reason I used a mixed. I'm going to continue mine and meet you at the end. Okay, everyone. So in order not to make you go back and forth into videos, I'm going to show you how to create the rosebud, if you want to call it, and also the small little leaf. I will leave the link to the roses. There is many other flowers that I do have on the playlist. All you have to do is go to 3D flowers, and I'll leave the link to that because I won't have enough room here. And we're going to create the small leaf, make it faster for you guys, and a small flower. Okay. So for the small leaf, we're going to do a slip stitch knot and 9 chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to skip the first one, come on the second with single, into the next one, half, double crochet, into the next one, double crochet, into the next one, triple, and one more triple. And then we're working backwards again. That means we had done a double crochet, so we're going to do a double crochet. We're going to do half, and we're going to do a single on the last one. 2 chain. Coming on that last one, the very first one with the single. The next one we have a half, we're doing half. The next one we have the double crochet, doing double crochet, and the other 2 triples. And then again, double crochet, exactly how we have there, half, and single. Now I'm just going to go right on the center here. I'm going to slip stitch and do 1, 2 chain, just so I can glue it into the flower. So pretty much your leaf is done. Okay, so now we're going to go into the rosebud. Slip stitch knot, leave a little bit longer so we can tie both ends at the end. Don't need to leave much, just enough to make 2 or 3 knots. And then do 19 chain stitch. We've done the 19 chain stitch and 4 more chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for my triple. So I'm coming back on the 4th, 1, 2, 3 on my 4th, and creating 7 triples. So all in the same stitch. Don't tighten it too much. Make sure that you do stretch your thread. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to do chain 4. 2, 3, 4. I'm coming back into that same one with slip stitch. Now I'm going to go in that first chain we have of the 19, slip stitch, 1 chain, into the next one, slip stitch, 1 chain, and we're going to do this all the way to the end. What am I doing? It's not singles, it's slip stitch. So slip stitch, 1 chain. Okay, all the way to the end, and then cut your thread, and we can make the knot at the end. I came to the end. Just gonna make 2 knots there, it's good enough. Now we don't need to cut too close, just leave a little bit. Now we're going to do the flower, so make sure that you are facing the right side. I'm going to do my slip stitch knot, I'm going to come into that first triple, try to hide my thread as I go, single, 3 chain, so that would be the size of my triple, into the next one, triple, and again, so 1 per stitch all the way to the end. And into the very last one also. So 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm going to do one more. We're supposed to have 8 on here. I must have missed one. Then turn around. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 for double crochet. Into the next one, we're going to do incomplete double crochets, 1 per stitch. And into the last one. And then close them all together and slip stitch. Make sure you don't leave a big hole there. Tighten up well, because then it won't look pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm going to come back in with slip stitch, and I'm just going to go here on top of this one with slip stitch just to firm it. Cut your thread and then tuck in your loose ends, and your flower is pretty much done. Like I said, I'll leave the link to the roses, or you can choose other flowers if you like. This is going to be glued onto the pattern, so not really concerned about. Just make sure that you do have that thread into the back part, because then it will be hidden. Now, I'm going to block my pattern, and I usually block it with laundry softener and a little bit of water inside. I spray it in light iron, steam iron. I don't have time for it to wait for it to dry, and so it can be stretched well enough in order to glue all your flowers and your petals in. Okay, and then I'll come back to you with it already blocked. Okay, everyone, pretty much finished gluing my flowers on. Now, very simple. You start obviously with the middle one. In the center, glue it, place it, then go with your leaves, and then fix your other 2 beside. And then line up. If you're going into the 3rd row, I did it on the 4th line. Okay, and then the little leaf coming out of it. So the 4th row line, 1, 2, 3 below on the line. And the same thing goes to this side, so you can have the same line up of the rows so they can be straight. And then the little leaf there. So nothing to it, just a little bit of glue. I will put it on my table so you guys can see. It's 64 centimeters in, of course, because it's round. And then you just cross your middle one with the one right across. Okay, so they can be placed properly. And then you do the same thing to this side. You start by the middle of the flower, glue it so it can stay there. The petals you can glue on afterwards once you've placed the middles in as you want. And then you go ahead, place the little leaves, and then the petals over it. So you guys can take a picture if you want to take a picture and see how I placed it, okay? So you can take a print out of it. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I absolutely love this. And please don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up on the video. God bless you. Thank you so much. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.